Chris, 3-1, lost today against IA. How do you sum up that game?
First thought, to be honest, is a real pride at my team today. I thought we played our best game of the season against at least player for player, a strong opponent. Obviously, I think everyone's aware they've got very strong individuals, most of whom have played in the top division, and I'm sure will believe that they should still be playing there. But I thought the way the team played today was collectively, and also a number of individual performances, was very, very strong. Of course, we've lost the game. I'm not naive to that. One mistake was punished, and then for us to concede a set play and an own goal is very unlike us. And of course, that means, especially against a team with quality, if you make those small slips, then you end up on the wrong side of the scoreline. So we did that today, but as I say, I'm actually really proud of my team. I thought they were brilliant, mainly for the whole game. The way we played, so brave, so courageous, both with and without the ball. And of course, we're disappointed not to get any points, but when we wake up tomorrow and we watch the game back, we'll be saying, let's rinse and repeat that and see more of the way we played today in our next games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting you say you were proud of the team. It was brilliant, but why do you think it was one of your best games of the season? Because you were 3-0 down after 60 minutes or so.
Yeah, but let's be honest, football's a low-scoring sport. Well, high-scoring if you put 3 goals, but low-scoring sport. So of course, there's much more that comes into it other than goals. Again, like I said to you, I'm not naive. I'll tell you when my team's played bad, and I'll tell you when we've been sloppy. And of course, to concede 3 goals, it is hardly saying that we were brilliant in all aspects of the game. As I told you, we were a little bit sloppy in those moments, but also to concede a set play like we did and to concede an own goal is slightly unusual. I thought actually in the other parts of the game that tend to be very important, the way we played with the ball, without the ball, the way we were organised from set plays, and also even our play in both boxes, I thought we were actually very strong after maybe a slight initial wobble around their first goal. So as I said, my reaction to this today with the team is real pride, and I want to see more of how they played today in our remaining games.
You talk about they scored 2 scrappy goals, the 2 last goals. Did the second goal they scored just before halftime, that must have affected the way the game processed, or did it change anything you said to them in halftime?
No, not really. Of course, I just told the team in halftime, let's try and win this game. It didn't work, but that's always going to be my attitude. I wasn't disappointed with the way we played in the first half. That I've got plenty of intelligent guys in the locker room. They don't need to be told that, okay, we should have been a little bit more organised here, or we gave the ball away there. They already know that. So my job's to go in there, pick them up, try and get as much out of them as possible. And I thought you saw in the second half, we played well in the first half. I thought in the second half we were actually even better. We were excellent. And I repeat, look, they won 3-1. Credit to them. They had to put the chances in the net, and they did. But at the same time, I'm not going to come here today and criticise my team. I'm immensely proud of them. I, of course, tell them and want them to play a certain way, and for them to carry that out, which requires real bravery and courage from minute 0 to minute 90, even when losing 3-0. I've got to say, I'm really, really grateful to them. So I feel sad that they lost for them. But as I said to you, I feel pride that they're playing in the way they did.
Mm-hmm. You got a yellow card in the game after you were asking for a penalty. Can you tell us anything about that moment?
No, I just asked for a penalty, and I'm not going to criticise the referee for giving me a yellow card. I didn't say anything negative to our linesman, but the linesman said I'd spoken to him a number of times about decisions, and that was going to happen. I think the comment maybe that got the yellow card was the fact that I suggested that I can speak to the referee normally and fairly politely nearly all the time. The opposition coach can yell at the referee. Yeah, it seems that that's possible, that they don't get a yellow card and I do. So that is actually what got me a yellow card, ironically. But there you go. I was just expressing my opinion, and even if some people maybe don't like it and will criticise me for it, of course, after the game, I'm not that guy, but in it, I want to compete and I want to do well, and that's not going to change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, minutes after you got the yellow card, it seems like you were asking for yellow for the Jonfer, the other coach. Can you tell us something about that?
Did you hear it, or?
Yeah, but I sat between you.
Do you think it was a yellow card?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Did you?
I'm asking you. You're answer the questions.
I'm asking you too. I mean, you were there just as I was. If I now came in this interview and absolutely yelled at you, I don't think he'd be too happy about it. So I'm not one to try and get the other coach into trouble, but I am one to maybe highlight when there's double standards. I think if you, as you were next to me, I didn't yell at the linesman anything today directly. I actually spoke to them, and he spoke to me, which is good. I know these referees quite well now, and actually thought the referee did a very good job in the main. However, I think that for me to receive a yellow card for one thing, and another coach who's more senior than me and has maybe been around the block more, to not get that for something that, let's be honest, was aggressive, is unfair. So I'm definitely no angel, and I'm sure Jon Thor will laugh and probably say that he is. But all I'm asking for is equal standards. So you'll probably play this and people will watch it and say what a whiner, and they're probably right, to be honest. But as I say, that's just me. I want to compete, I want to do well, and at the end of the game I shake hands with people and move on, and that's exactly what I did.
Mm-hmm. Back to the game, was it the last 10 minutes maybe the part that you were like the most proud, because it felt like you really started like pushing then for goals and you got big chances then?
Yeah, we had good chances at that part of the game, but as I say, I was just proud throughout the game. Of course, we played from minute 0 to minute 90, tried to play the way we want to play. That's why we train, that's why we come here every day and invest a lot of time for, not too much, especially for the players. They're not getting bags of money, so they invest a lot of their time to come do this, and when I see them then carrying out what we do and being willing to put it on the line, then that makes me immensely proud. I think even more so when we lose. It's easy to be a good winner, easy to play well when you're 3-0 up or 4-0 up, and you're feeling like you're the best team in the world. It's much harder to do it when you're getting kicked in the gut every 5 minutes, and we got that twice or 3 times today. And I thought it was the team really proved that even though in the main it's very young, it's got a lot of guts and it's willing to do it even on its bad days, and I thought we did that today.
It's now 4 games without a win, and you're really falling behind with teams like Leiknir winning their games. Are you worried anything about that you might get the playoff spots?
You are trying to put pressure on me, aren't you?
Just asking if you, because
I
4 games without a win.
I put pressure on myself. Don't worry about that. Of course, I want to win. So does the team. So we're not happy, of course, that we didn't pick up any points recently. But I think this season is one of those seasons where the games are all really challenging, and you're going to have lots of ups and downs. We've had some ups and we've also had some downs already. So the good news is that we're well prepared to deal with them. And as I said, for me, the focus is really on the way we play and the way we perform. And what we need to do is perform more like we did today. We've played much worse and won games, and actually that's worried me sometimes. I'd much rather see what I did today and us maybe not pick up points, because I know that over a certain amount of games we'll be successful doing it. So you had a good attempt to put me under a bit of pressure, but I think I do a good enough job at giving it to myself. So let's just hope we can carry on fighting in the way we are, carry on playing the way we are, and of course we've got a game coming thick and fast on Friday and then Wednesday, and we'll give everything to try and win those games.
Do you think that the injury of Peter has had a big impact on you, because you haven't won a game since?
No, I don't know the figures, but I think it would be really lazy of me to make that kind of excuse. In the end, I'm not paid the big bucks, but I'm paid some money to coach this team, and that means my job's to get the best out of what I have and what I've got. I've got a great group of boys. As I said, they give me everything, and I think any drop in performance or lack of it, that should be completely on my shoulders. My job's to adapt to what's out there, adapt if the player's out, or if the weather conditions are different, the field's different, the opposition's different. That's what I'm paid to do. So disappointing if we haven't picked up enough points since he went out, and as I said, I think if anyone's to blame for that, it's me. The guys who have come in and the guys that are playing are doing a brilliant job, and I hope they just carry on doing the same.
You had 2 goalkeepers injured before this game. Bader came in goal. Just 2 questions. One, how did you think he did, and will he play any more games for Grótta?
I thought he did brilliant. I told him I would buy him dinner if he got a clean sheet. So I was very happy. It's the first time I've been happy to see a goal go in against us, because I don't know if my wallet could survive it. He seems like a high-end kind of guy. No, he's brilliant for him to come in. Fantastic. Just really grateful that he was willing to do it, and really grateful to Kaur as well for allowing it to happen. They were really supportive of it. But thankfully my goalkeeper's kidneys are now fully functioning, and he'll be back in for Friday.
You're not many days to rest, because you have a big game against Leiknir away. At Friday, is that the game that you call a six pointers?
No, just 3 are available. So I'm not very good with the English cliches. No, we just. Well, I'm gonna give you another cliche though. We just take every game as it comes, as you know. Everyone says it, but it's true. Every game there's some points available, 1 or 3, and we just need to keep focusing on ourselves and make sure that our performance is on point and much closer to what it was tonight than it is to us on our bad day. And if we do that, then we'll be a very good team.
Chris, thank you.